When I was in the process of quitting my job, I worked for a healthcare technology company. I started, this was like my first introduction into a startup. And I think that was one of the best things that I've ever done was like working in that culture, going from like a corporate thing where it was like, hey, I can interact with the CEO, I can talk to everyone, I can be in the meetings, I can, hear the strategy and wearing a lot of hats. That really gave me the confidence to start my own company. And so, when I transitioned out of that job, like I had the full support of the team. I did well there. I made them money. I said, look, I got this crazy idea. I got to go do it. And so they kind of supported me out of that. So I think it was a really positive experience for me. To be able to have that flexibility of like working a job, but like, it's like the side hustle becomes the real hustle. And so, throughout a couple months, I was working with people, spending, some of my money. I was in sales. So like every commission check, right? I'd peel off a couple $1,000 and be like, all right, well, now I got to do this or I got to build that. And so we built a couple prototypes. It started off complicated and I quickly realized, the less parts, the better. As just a rule of thumb is just like every extra part you have in any product just creates more work, especially when you're doing it yourself.